Hello everyone, we are Group 39 and today we'll present our usability evaluation of the Royal Botanic Gardens Victoria website. So we evaluated the Royal Botanic Gardens Victoria website, which serves tourists, educators, researchers, and plant enthusiasts. Our testing method included 5 moderated interviews and 8 remote tests. We focused on how users find information, navigate menus, and complete tasks like finding entrance info, plant collections, events, and virtual tours. So our first major finding was confusion around the top trees label. All 5 participants struggled to understand what this actually meant. It's actually just areas with lots of trees.
You know that I'm not quite familiar with top tree. Yeah, I've never heard about it. So when I try to get some information about the top tree, it's hard to do
I
that.
think find specific kind of tree is easy here, but I don't know what top trees are.
This confusion resulted in the longest test completion time, and 2 users ended up on the wrong key plants page. The search function also failed to provide helpful results. Our second finding shows that art and photo content is misplaced under the science library section. 3 out of 5 users struggled to find it because they expected this content in a gallery or art section.
Maybe I will find the artworks in the gallery, but not in the library. There are no artworks shown in this page, but only subscribe to stay up to date.
Only can find it in the science library. I think it's not corresponding to photograph. I think it's not obvious, and I feel a little bit confused.
It's quite hard to find the library that could be included in the science.
This creates a mental model mismatch. Users don't associate artwork with science. Additionally, the page only shows text and subscribe buttons, not actually artwork, which frustrated users. Finding 3 reveals that event information is distributed across multiple pages, kids activities are scattered across 4 different locations, family tours was on section, learn section, and function pages.
Overall, for the whole progress, I think it's maybe a little harder and it's time costly one. Yeah.
I think it can also be here.
Users had to hunt through multiple areas with different page styles and layouts. This creates a risk that users will miss events and increases time cost significantly. Finding 4 shows a 37.5% failure rate for accessing plant species information. The living collections label is ambiguous. Users weren't sure if it meant plants, events, or exhibits. The similar layout of Melbourne and Cranbourne sections caused user errors, and missing visual cues made navigation difficult. Users expect clearer labels like plant guide or species info. Finding 5 shows only 25% success rate for locating the virtual tour. It's buried under the abstract initiative sections, but users logically looked and visit and discover instead. Many users had false confidence, thinking they completed the task correctly. There's a clear mismatch between users' expectations for virtual exploration and business initiatives. However, we found one feature that works exceptionally well, the interactive map and its filter function.
It's a simple and clearly and understandable map. And what's more, it has a filter function, so I can just check that's what I want and then highlight them in the
This demonstrates how good design can successfully support user exploration. Based on our findings, we have 5 key recommendations. First, rename confusing labels, change top trees to tree areas with helpful tooltips, and living collections to plant guide or species info. Second, create logical content groups by establishing a new gallery section for all visual content and moving art and photos out of science library. Third, centralize all events in a single event hub in the main navigation to connect scattered event pages. Fourth, relocate virtual features by moving the virtual garden to the visit section and adding cross links from related pages. Finally, improve visual clarity with better separation of Melbourne versus Cranbourne sections and add icons and descriptions to unclear links. These changes will address the major usability issues we identified and significantly improve the user experience. So that's all. Thank you for listening.